All right, so we haven't covered this a whole lot, but just in case you're curious, if you take any standardized tests or like ACTs, they'll ask you questions about x-intercepts. They might also call them zeros or solutions or roots. It's kind of dumb that there's so many options that all explain the same thing, but basically what they are doing is they're saying if you have a parabola or some sort of equation, like whatever graph type you have, the x-intercepts are where it crosses the x-axis. So if this one's got 5 and -6 as an example, that means one solution's here at 5 and the other's here at -6. And since it says A is 1, that's positive, it just means it's like a smiley face, it's opening up. And then if you had to create the equation, what you would do is you end up putting the opposite of the 0 into the equation itself. So since our solution or one of our roots was 5, we end up putting in x minus 5. And then since the other one was -6, we end up putting in x plus 6. And this would be our equation. And you guys can FOIL that out. You know how to make the box. -5 times 6 is -30. -5 plus 6 is 1. And then you'd have your x squared in the front. So with this one, if you had 3 roots, this is what a cubic graph looks like. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have one solution at 3, one at 4, and then one at -1. So these will look like this. Something like that. It'll look something like that. And then if you made the equation, it would be y equals x, and then the opposite of 3 is -3. The opposite of -1 is +1, and the opposite of +4 is -4. Then you guys could FOIL that out too. You guys know how to make the box. Y equals, this little nugget would be x squared minus 2x minus 3. And then you'd want to make a box for the multiplication of x minus 4. But I'm not about that right now. This isn't on your assignment. Just that first part is. And then this one, we'll just skip it. You guys get the idea. So we'll skip this. What you guys are working on is worksheet 7.6. I want you to skip number 1D. So worksheet 7.6, but skip number 1D.